Good morning. Morning, guys. Where's Mango? Oh, there's Mango. Hi, schat.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is the following. When we built this higher section of the wall, we had some plank forms here, and we built the stones in the mortar against the plank, and we filled up all the nooks and crannies between the stones with mortar, with a white cement mortar. But obviously all that white cement has set against the forms, and that's not going to look good when we start rendering the wall, because these cement parts, these flat cement parts, they will become visible, you know, as very flat and unnatural. The rest of the wall, the stones, that's all naturally shaped. So I just want to, you know, chip out all these clearly poured concrete cement parts, and then we can start rendering the wall. So we power washed the wall, and we have chipped all the excess grouting off, or grouting, mortar I must say, the mortar that came out when we had this mold and built it up, this wall. And now I've got to render the wall. Now, a render layer, maybe a centimeter, you know, half an inch thick, will become a lot thicker in places where there is crevices, gaps between the rocks and the stones. You got to do that grouting first, otherwise your render layer in these places will become maybe 1.5 inch thick. It's too thick, it's too heavy, the render layer becomes too heavy and will pull away from the wall, come falling off, or pull away and create a cavity of air between the wall and the render layer. So what I want to do is fill those grouts and those cavities first, let that sit for a little while, and then render the wall so that everything stays in place where I want it to be. Now, grouting is easy enough when you do bricks and when you've got all these straight lines, because you have this board and you just shove it in the grouts. But where you have places like all these rounded curved stones, it's not that easy and it's very time consuming. So I was thinking, you know, how could I make this work more efficient, time efficient for me, more easy for me? Then I realized most solutions you have laying around the house, right? Especially our kitchen, because remember last time when I wanted to make some sort of a template to see how small I had to chop firewood to fit in our fire stove, I just cut it out of an old chopping board, and now if I'm chopping wood and it fits eventually through this hole, I know it will fit in my poêle, in my fire stove. Just solutions you have laying around the house, very simple. So, and in this case I found this piping bag that you usually use for baking, for making cakes and whipping cream.
Yes. Lunch is ready. What have you got behind your back?
Nothing. Okay.
See, Nadia, that's perfect use of an old piping bag.
It wasn't old. Brand new.
So the rendering has set overnight. It's been around 6 degrees centigrade overnight, so that's just above the curing level. It starts to cure. I've done the little house in the summer, do you remember? And there the lime rendering was setting in an hour, 2 hours. He had to start brushing, but now we just left it overnight and it's at the right consistency now to start brushing. And what I'll do is with a big brush, steel brush, I just knock off the high bits, and then later with a narrower steel brush we can put in the details around the stones where we want to reveal the stones. So yeah, we should have this all done by today, otherwise it becomes too hard to later manipulate the render. So we're a little bit in a rush because we've got the curing and we've got probably rain upcoming, but it should be easy. We can work with 2 people. Nadia's here, so yeah, we'll knock this out. What are you doing, Nadia?
Well, just giving Red a little bath because she's got poop stuck in her feathers, like lots of poop.
Oh.
And it happens to her because she's so little, and her whole body is like on the ground basically because she's so small, and she gets this poop stuck in her feathers. She's got heaps of feathers. Yeah, but I'm doing this mainly for those poop feathers. She can't clean it herself. She's got so many down feathers on the back of her.
Okay, Nadia, are you ready?
Ready.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
You got your safety glasses?
I do, got my safety glasses, got my overalls on,
Okay.
got my gloves.
Where's your high vis?
I don't have any today.
No high vis today?
I
Okay.
think maybe I just won't work then, because
No.
really not working unless I'm wearing high vis.
No. We can still make it work.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw out a lot of rubble, and you're gonna make sure that the traffic is safe and what ends up on the street goes in the trailer, okay?
Sounds good.
Let's go for it then. Lay it flat down, step on it and then pull that plank.
So a bit of a downer here, because the window frames that we have ordered and that I've already started varnishing don't fit. And this is my mistake, measurement mistake. The windows, the holes in the walls are not all square. The opening of the window on the outside is narrower than the opening on the inside of the house. It's like in an old castle, you have these windows, right? I have measured the largest opening, while the windows that were fitted here were sitting basically in the middle. So you can see that the opening from here to here is a lot larger than the opening from here to here. And this is basically where the window should be sitting. What we're now going to do is we're going to install the window on the inside of the wall. And that will provide you with all this ledge space, basically, because on the outside we have shutters, right? We have shutters to keep the sunlight out. And then you'll have all this ledge space to put flower pots or something. So that's not a bad thing, but I'll still have to do quite a bit of masonry work before we can fit the window frames.
So we're already reached the end of this video. I am nice sitting inside. It's really horrible cold and wet weather. It's windy, it's raining, it's just not a day to work outside. So I'm just crawling up at the wood fire, editing this video. We're going to change things up a little bit. Coming videos will be shorter, but a more frequent upload instead of the once a week, once every 2 weeks, half an hour video. I wanted to thank you a lot for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for commenting. A very big heartfelt thanks to the people who have donated us coffees. You really help us keeping this channel alive. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you next week. Bye now.
Hey guys, you coming to inspect on the varnish work? Huh? Or are you just coming to hang out?